claim that they are defending you have given signal to our great leader, nnamdikanu, telling him the condition for him to be free must be that he must come out and denounce Simon Ekpa, that if he refused to do that, he should continue staying in DSS dungeon. That is the communication that they have communicated with Mazi Nnamdikanu. Now, one would ask, the criminal called Kanu that is calling PM Mazi Simon Ekpa a Nigerian agent. Now that the co-governors have come out to say that communicate with Mazi Nnamdikanu that if he did not distance himself from Simon Ekpa, that there will be no bailing and he is not going to be free. Now, who is a Nigerian agent, Gogo? Is it Kanu? Because now, as it is now, the governors have come out to say the person that they call the Nigerian agent, remember Mazi Nnamdikanu is being kidnapped by Nigeria. Now, the condition that they are giving Mazi Nnamdikanu, the criminals that they have been defending, they call themselves East governors. Now, they went to communicate with Mazi Nnamdikanu and tell him one of the reasons for him to be bailed is that he must distance himself from Simon Ekpa. Now, I'm getting confused. Who is now Nigerian agent? There is one criminal again masquerading. When he came out, I was the one who shared and promoted his page. Because of his page, my page have problem. This criminal called Jovika. Jovika, I have remembered you. You know all of you are whining mouth. I have remembered you and the land of Biafra have remembered you. People should send this video to him. Because this time around is not a time of betrayal. If you betray, Chineke Ogoku. You have never been with IPOB. You just came to touch yourself with IPOB, where borrow followers, and now you are pursuing Facebook money. There is places that you cannot make your Facebook money. You see this Biafra issue, you can never make Facebook money from it. I'm telling all of you, those who are making money with the issue of Biafra, Chineke Yapogoku very soon. Now that the governors, I am asking a question. This question is disturbing me. Because I do not understand the stupidity of all these criminals who could have used another propaganda. Now the governors whom they support have now come to tell to tell our great leader Mazi Nnamdikanu that he must give public distancing of himself from Mazi Simon Ekpa, otherwise he will rot in jail. This one is the newest form. Now, the other time I told you people, I showed you people what Kanunta said. Kanunta went to share a Yoruba man's distant ideology. The Yoruba man that is calling for IPOB to become a political party. Ojukwu went into politics and did not achieve anything. Today they are destroying all your buildings in Lagos. I'm asking all these intellectual, all these people, Ishimebiri, they are destroying your building in your one Nigeria. According to the other one called Jovika, he said, we want to organize ourselves. If we organize ourselves and develop our Igbo, how can you develop our Igbo? Is that the reason why you people are giving Mazi Nnamdikanu condition? I thought you people said that Simon Ekpa is not a follower, is not a good disciple of Mazi Nnamdikanu. Now you are even giving the same Mazi Nnamdikanu condition that he must do public distancing of himself from Mazi Simon Ekpa, otherwise he will rot in jail. But go and look at those who have used that word, rot in jail. They are rotten in hell. Did you remember Jeff Obi? And the rest, whom I have showed you. Even, what are they calling him? Ohanaeze and Igbo leaders. They are rotten in hell. Even the one that is still going to happen, that one have concluded in the rhyme of the spirit, that is Okempi Nabagana. You people will see it with your own korokoro eyes. Okay, in a bag, and very soon you will see it, because when I was telling you people, Jeff Obi, the gods have remembered you will think that I'm lying. But I want you to write it down so that when it happened, you will not say that, oh, I did not tell you. You know, I was warning Ifeanyi Oba the other time, and I told the DOS, Okoisi Yada in their midst. Did that Okoisi not die? Or Darana? Life and direct. My own, as I dey talk am like this now, it may take time. It may take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, but it will happen. So far, it have happened in the realm of the spirit. The only thing that can stop it is those involved to make an amend. I want all of you to know, those who are telling nnamdikanu to distance himself from Simon Ekpa, that he will be free. That is the public distance. Now, you people are now telling us that you people kidnap nnamdikanu. Because if you do not kidnap nnamdikanu, how are you giving him condition to be free? That means you are the one holding him. And do you people remember, Kanu's hand is in the kidnapping of nnamdikanu. Did you people remember it was Kanu who wrote to Aloy Ejimako? This is Huwambi Aloy Ejimako, because when you are useless, I call you useless. No matter that you have repented, I'm insulting your past. Yes, I'm insulting your past. You know me, I go tell you my own. This Aloy Ejimako came out to write that nnamdikanu said we should not attack Southeast politicians, we should not attack any politicians. They quoted that nnamdikanu said. Now that they are forcing nnamdikanu, that they went to write to nnamdikanu and tell him that this is their stand. If he do not do it, that they will not release him, that he cannot come out, that first of all, he must come out to publicly distance himself from Simon Ekpa. But let me tell you people, we have crossed the Rubicon. Point of no return. No human being created Biafra. Biafra is homogenic. Ojukwu fought for Biafra and died. Is Biafra not going? Uwazirike fought for Biafra and became rich and started meandering. Is Biafra not going? Nnamdikanu fought for Biafra. You people kidnap him, thinking that when you kidnap him, you are going to wake Biafra. Is Biafra not going? Biafra is homogenic, Oga. You can never stop it. Even if he denounced and distanced himself, now we have crossed the Rubicon. No amount of kidnapping, no amount, because you people, he told you people, your mentality is you kidnap, you buy, you kidnap, you buy. No amount of kidnapping or forcing him to distance himself from Simon Ekpa that will change the status quo. And let me tell this one called Jovika. He who the gods wants to punish, he first of all make death. I am telling you today, it doesn't matter wherever that you are, the gods of the land will get to you. I am telling you the fact. My own is to give you assurance how the gods will punish you. This, first of all, you a fraud. You came out as a reverend father, because what you tag in your this thing is that Reverend Father, this thing will be replying and back. That is the reason why I shared and promoted your page. That made my page, Emmanuel Remigius blog, to have a problem. I promoted your page and make my own to have a problem. Not knowing that you are not even a Reverend Father, that you are just the ordinary criminal looking for Facebook money. And today, you have the audacity to come out, to talk to, if you are listening to me, the gods will punish you anywhere that you are, the gods of the land. That's number one. I do not threaten people here, but once I say things that are spiritual, it must surely come to pass. No matter you want to come and talk rubbish. This Biafra, a lot of people have died. We are not going to surrender. We are not going to stop. We are not going to capitulate for whatever is Biafra. The thing that made all of us to join this very struggle is Biafra. The thing that made people to follow you on Facebook is Biafra. Otherwise, delete that your Facebook. Use Nigeria to model your Facebook. Let me see how many people that will follow you. Umwoko. You do not come and talk Biafra, Biafra. You gain followers and start talking rubbish. Chineke Ogoko. I am Ekpa nnamdi. I am Ekpa nnamdi, known as a man I already use. I preach the undiluted truth. I do not preach because you criminals are preaching. I preach nothing but the undiluted truth. Simon Ekpa is a Nigerian agent. So is Mazen nnamdikanu a Nigerian agent? Now that you are telling Mazen nnamdikanu, who was kidnapped by the state of Nigeria, extraordinary rendition, you are now giving him condition that he must distance himself from Mazen Simon Ekpa. Is Simon Ekpa no longer a Nigerian agent? That means if Simon Ekpa is a Nigerian agent, Mazen nnamdikanu is also a Nigerian agent because they went to kidnap him from Kenya and he is under their custody. And you are now telling Mazen nnamdikanu condition for his freedom is to publicly distance himself from Mazen Simon Ekpa. I thought that you people have brain. If you have brain by now, what you should conduct is to accept the referendum of over 50 million. Any one of you who sees that onum jabala, that onum bakara, called Jovika, Otanwa called Jovika, if you see his program, alert me. Easy, you are talking about Biafra, Mezibo Mwegi. Mwe garagata on the age mwe garagata kana akoginishi. Imezibo Mwegi, ino ebi kwa ariaka. Achọrọ ego Facebook ịta ụmụazị na-amabe ihe ị na-apụta abịa gwa Maazị Simon Ekpa okwu. Are you not having shame? Unu niile na-eklem unu bụ odogwu onye chọọ ịmụ odogwu Simon Chineke ya akpọcha unu niile ọkụ. I'm telling all of you the facts. If Chineke akpọghị unu ọkụ ka maranụ na aha m abụghị Emmanuel Oremi Jews. Something that I'm speaking here is spiritual. Spiritual. I do not threaten people here. From the Facebook police and YouTube police, I don't threaten people. But however, I preach nothing but the undiluted truth and say things as the Spirit leads. I am a spiritual figure and I speak on this altar of spirituality. Almighty God in heaven have ordained Biafra. No amount. Now let me tell you people don't even know Mazen nnamdikanu. Kanu. You people contacted him to sell his own brother. Does it make Mazen nnamdikanu to distance himself from Biafra? The answer is no. For how many years now? 3 years plus. He has been standing shoulder to shoulder with Biafra. He has been supporting Biafra. He has said never that he is not going to capitulate in Biafra. So why are you thinking that when you tell him this your nonsense, that you have already said that he must distance himself from Mazen Simon Ekpa before he will be free, that he is going to? Before his kidnap, he lectured about Nelson Mandela, that it was the zeal of Nelson Mandela that led to freedom. That if our people could have held on, no matter how many years it takes, that we could have been free. He talked about sacrifice. Do you people think that he was joking? You held his family. You help, you paid, only you know what you gave to the wife. The wife is complicit in the kidnapping of her husband. Does it make him surrender? The answer is no. So telling him to distance himself from Mazen Simon Ekpa is effort in futility. Mazen nnamdikanu that I know will never do that. We'll never do that. And let me tell the public this thing now. The criminal DOS held a meeting and went. This thing now that I'm telling you, they have already communicated to nnamdikanu. They went. Only God knows what the DSS took them. They went to tell nnamdikanu in DSS dungeon that for him to be free, he must distance himself from Simon Ekpa. The same person Hannah carried propaganda that he is a Nigerian agent. Now ask them, is nnamdikanu also a Nigerian agent? Why did you criminals held a meeting? Arana Abono, December 2nd is sacrosanct. Go and tell Jovica that December 2nd is also a sacrosanct. I am Truth Views TV. Telling him, Onyon Basha, ifilina BiAFRA Bebana Bakashiono, Iwono Dowashira Dowashi, the spirit of BiAFRA Yenyegaka, hang out the honor. If that honor do not hang, know that I am not a man or religious. But you will testify that the spirit of the ancestors of Biafra are walking. Long live the state of Biafra. Long live all of you who are watching from me from here. Una, good morning. Do you want to greet them?
Igbos are the Igbo leaders. The Igbos, the problem they are having in the southeast today is not coming from any other tribe, but from the Igbo leaders themselves. nnamdikanu would be in court on the 21st of September, and now the Igbo leaders have come out to tell nnamdikanu to denounce Biafra struggle and denounce Simon Ekpa or rot in prison. Some persons have said it is the CJN who is keeping nnamdikanu in detention. Some persons have even argued that the Fulanis are behind all the why nnamdikanu is still in detention. But I can put it to you today that why nnamdikanu is still in detention is no other person than the Ohanaeze Indigbos and the Southeast governors who are bent on destroying the efforts of that young man called nnamdikanu. If really those people want nnamdikanu to be freed, nnamdikanu would have been out a very long time ago. Let's not forget that people who orchestrated his arrest and his kidnapped are the same Igbo leaders. And the same people have now given him and offered for him to be freed or to remain in the DSS dungeon. We've seen these people are working for the interest of the government. These people are living facts at the expenses of them watching their people being killed on a daily basis. These people are happy with this system called One Nigeria. These people are happy while their people are being butchered by the Fulani elders. These people are very much happy with the current situation of Nigeria. That is why you see anybody who has shown interest to come and speak against them, they will rather orchestrate that person orchestrate the person to the DSS dungeon, or make sure the person voice would never be heard anymore. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was being arrested, they thought nobody would come out and fight for the liberation of the Biafran freedom. But now Simon Ekpa has now taken the mantle on him to fight for the freedom of the Igbo race. And now they've told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to denounce Simon Ekpa and then denounce the Biafran struggle if he wants to see, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants to see the light of the day. And the same people will come out and say they are fighting for the interests of the Igbos. They are fighting to keep Igbos. The same people will come out and say they are the voice of the Igbos. How are they the voice of the Igbos when the same people are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention? The same people orchestrated the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, so many persons thought it was Buhari who is keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, not knowing it is the Igbo leaders who have kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention and are still keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention till date. I see no reason why a freedom fighter is fighting